The National Basketball Association and the Minnesota Timberwolves are committed to a safe and involved sports experience. We therefore ask you to avoid any destructive behavior, such as fights, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, entering the court, or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to infraction and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest other, security, or any establishment.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Skylar Cole singing the national anthem. A fantastic rendition. It's live coverage of the NBA on Monday night. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Atlanta Hawks. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. The grind of the NBA season wears on, but what a pleasure this year is turning out to be. Let's check out the West and see how the standings look. You look at the Timberwolves, and not a surprise really to see them sitting there in that #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific.
I think for Minnesota, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. The pairing up front, Johnson and Capella. Reza Shea is out there with Daniels. And it's Roddy in at the 3 spot. And for the Timberwolves, some big guys down front on the block, Towns and Gobert. Dillingham is out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's MP in at the small forward. We're only around halfway through this very long season, GA. This is when the grind, I think, really kicks in.
Yeah, you think about the physical and mental toll this game takes on you. And I miss being out there, but, man, I tell you, it can be a grind.
And with the season in its stretch run, MP's been out to prove that his name should be on the Rookie of the Year trophy.
Well, he plays with a lot of pride, and we've seen that all season. But as much as individual goals matter, he's got to keep in mind that the best way to show his worth is to help the team win. And no point in accumulating individual accolades if your team hasn't had success. Winning still needs to be the #1 priority.
Here is Edwards from outside the arc. And MP with the basket on the assist from Edwards.
MP plays with no fear. And what's incredible is he's really just scratching the surface of his ability.
Pass to Reza Shea. And here's Daniels. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And the rejection by Towns. To the middle, here's Gobert, and finished off by Gobert.
Stay clear of Gobert on the dunk now. The force he goes to the rim with is mighty.
Daniels with it. 12 points his last outing. After Reza Shea. Offline with his 3.
Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
And Reza Shea, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
And so it's Atlanta with it, following the miss by MP. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They, right now, are searching for a bucket.
Pass to Dillingham. Now it fires the 3. It's rebounded by Roddy. Rizachet with it. Inside, Johnson. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Just 5 to shoot. Daniels passes to Johnson. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Timberwolves have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Brown kicks to Edwards. And that one, good.
Composed and cool effort from Edwards inside. Not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot. Taking what's available.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Nuggets put on a show. He scored 31 points, and as his team has come to expect, he was a major factor from deep. Those were ridiculous numbers he put up. See what he has in store for an encore. Can't wait to see. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
We've got 1:55 left here in the opening quarter. Now Daniels. To the paint. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Nice recognition that time from Capella, aggressively rolling to the bucket after setting the screen.
Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Here's Rizachet after the basket by Minnesota. From 8, and the Hawks getting another basket right there.
Well, Rizachet has decent size, and he uses it well that time to put points on the board.
Pass to Dillingham. Back to Brown. And here's Edwards, covered by Hunter. Lets it go from the wing, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Edwards got his second bucket.
Boy, he's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
Capella dishes to Johnson. In the corner, Daniels. Johnson the screen. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Brown. He has 5. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Edwards, no good. Here's Rizachet, covered by MP. Throws it up high. It's stolen by Capella. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Timberwolves on top. They lead by 3. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. Group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Joe Ingles. MP's checked in for McDaniels. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And so in the game for the Hawks, the pairing up front, Johnson and Capella. Daniels out there with regression. And it's Roddy in at the 3. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Great D that time from Edwards.
And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of this game.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniel said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But, David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Hey guys, arguably the most exciting move on draft night was the Wolves trading up to acquire Rob Dillingham with the number 8 pick. Dillingham is known as the top shot creator in this rookie class, but defense has been something to keep an eye on. So where better to go than an elite defensive team that needed just another player to take them over the top offensively? The Wolves look at Rob Dillingham as the potential point guard of the future to replace Mike Conley Jr., guys.
Yes, a big test. Hey, Shams, thank you very much. Here's Capella. The Hawks again can't hit. Timberwolves leading by 7. Teardrop shot. It's MP muscling his way for 2.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the half. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. The Hawks trail by 9. Daniels passes to Okongwu. Now regression. He's covered by Brown. Here is Daniels. Johnson the screen. Daniels, no good.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Hey folks, let's kick this halftime show off by checking out the Players of the Week. For the East, Joel Embiid.
Embiid beats you with that versatility. He can score from anywhere on the floor, rebounds with the best of them, and he defends at a high level.
I mean, what more can you ask for, Shaq, huh? And circling back to the first half, things have not gone as planned for the Atlanta Hawks.
You're not going to win many games shooting under 30% from 3. If they want to climb back into it, they've got to focus on getting easier looks there, Ernie.
Not everybody can be like the Jet, though, who shot a career 40% from behind the line.
39.9%. That half year in Atlanta killed it, Ernie.
I would agree with that.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. MP really making a difference here.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing
to pile up the steals.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
Some big guys down front on the block. Towns and Gobert. Edwards is out there with Dillingham. And it's MP in at the small forward position. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Let's get an update on Clint Capella with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, I was able to talk with Atlanta's head athletic trainer about his status. Oh, that is not what you need to see. It sounds like it's a serious injury. But he's already back in the game. Pretty tough guy, Kevin.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, you know, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
Now, here's MP. 10 points for him. Just 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And it's Daniels with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 9. Pass to Capella. Reza Shea wide open. Drains it from beyond the arc. Reza Shea's got 7 points.
He's got a nose for the bucket. Reza Shea ready to go once he got it.
Here's MP. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Minnesota making some changes. Joe Ingles comes in for Towns. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Edwards. Here's Daniels. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. There's the triple. It's good from long range. Waddy's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And this kid, Reza Shea, is a team-first kind of player, willing to give it up to the open man.
Brown outside. MP drills the 3.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
And here's Daniels. Poke loose. And here we go. Fast break. MP right there. That is highlight reel stuff from MP.
That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
The tray. And it's Reza Shea missing. Minnesota leading by 11. Here's MP. And it's Reza Shea with the rebound. Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Daniels passes to Roddy. And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Garza's checked in. Then for the Hawks, Hunter comes in for Johnson. And it's Matthews in for Reza Shea. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
And he made the right...
The Timberwolves shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. We've got Matthews. DeAndre Hunter out there with Larry Nance. Then it's Okongwu. And it's Puffkin in at the point guard position. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Do you think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
MP looking around. Takes a shot at the elbow. Larry Nance comes up with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 19. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That's foul number 2 for him. Gobert, he's checked in for Minnesota. And a change for the Hawks. Krejci's checked in. The Hawks working the ball around. Matthews finds Nance. Hunter, the 3. Minnesota with the rebound. MP outside. Gobert with a screen for Brown. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Kept alive. Out to Edwards. Back to MP. A three-pointer is right on target. Brown's got 21 in the game.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Hunter on the wing. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent. What heart by MP, going through contact there and converting.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations. Got to get out on that if you're the defense. This rookie Ricochet can really do damage from the perimeter.
Pass to Towns. Towns is double. Edwards passes to MP. Back to Edwards. 4 on the shot clock. Brown wide open. He fires. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
A taste of how competitive MP can be. He wanted to go right back at him.
And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Three-pointer, Daniels. MP grabs the miss. MP's got his 5th rebound in this one. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household name.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
Towns against Johnson. Over to the wing. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Minnesota's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Timberwolves.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And this will make it 41 victories for them on the year.
And I love what they accomplished here tonight. Made the plays they had to, and that's why they'll go up 1-0 in their season series against the Hawks.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
And the first one dropped. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that's how we do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
Keep it up, MP. Keep chopping wood.
Yeah, MP.